Greetings, we are Group 7 and today we'll tackle cybersecurity. Here is an outline of the topics to be presented in this video. Table of contents, cybersecurity in remote work, cybersecurity for small businesses, cybersecurity and national security, biometrics and authentication, emerging threats, future trends in cybersecurity. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is a broad term that encompasses the protection of systems, networks, and programs from digital attacks. To discuss the application of cybersecurity in different fields, this AI-generated mind map will be used.
In an increasingly remote work-centric world, cybersecurity is paramount. Let's explore the key components and relationships in the realm of cybersecurity in remote work. For implementing cybersecurity in remote work, we have identified four essential pillars: endpoint security, data protection, employee training, and access control. First, endpoint security. This serves as our frontline defense. It includes antivirus to detect and remove threats, firewalls to block unauthorized access, and encryption to secure data on devices. Let's dive deeper into antivirus. This software acts as a vigilant guardian, constantly scanning your devices for malware and viruses. It identifies and neutralizes these threats, keeping your remote work environment safe and secure. Next, we have firewalls. Think of them as virtual security barriers. They inspect incoming and outgoing network traffic, allowing legitimate data while blocking unauthorized access and potential threats. Lastly, encryption. Encryption is like an impenetrable code that locks your data. It ensures that even if data is intercepted, it remains unreadable to anyone without the decryption key. It's a powerful shield for your sensitive information. Now, let's turn our attention to data protection. Within data protection, encryption plays a crucial role. It's like a vault for your digital assets. By encrypting your data, you ensure that it remains confidential and secure, even if it falls into the wrong hands. Our third pillar is employee training, the backbone of a strong defense. Within employee training, security policies and procedures provide a clear roadmap. They guide remote workers on best practices, ensuring everyone is on the same page when it comes to cybersecurity. Accurate records and documentation and reporting are vital. They help track incidents and security measures, providing valuable insights for ongoing improvements. Lastly, we have the incident response plan. Think of it as your emergency kit. It outlines the steps to take when a security incident occurs, ensuring a swift and coordinated response. Our final pillar is access control. Within access control, authentication is the gatekeeper. It verifies the identity of users, ensuring that only authorized personnel gain access. And for added security, multi-factor authentication requires multiple forms of verification, making it significantly harder for unauthorized individuals to breach your defenses. These pillars stand together, creating a resilient cybersecurity framework for remote work environments. In summary, cybersecurity in remote work means safeguarding endpoints, protecting data, training employees, controlling access, and being prepared to respond. It's a comprehensive approach to ensure remote work stays secure. And always remember, in the world of remote work, staying secure is not an option, it's a necessity.
Cybersecurity is crucial for small businesses just as it is for larger organizations. In fact, small businesses are often more vulnerable to cyber attacks due to limited resources and less robust security measures. Here are five of the essential pillars for cybersecurity for small businesses. Firstly, employee training. already discussed by Yuan earlier. To refresh your mind, it is the backbone of a strong defense. This means training your employees in security policies, documentation and reporting, and response plans. Next, we have access control. Also discussed by Yuan earlier, it is the gatekeeper and verifies the identity of users using authentications, or sometimes, to be more secure, multi-factor authentication. Then, risk assessment. Identifying potential cybersecurity risks is the first step to preventing cyber attacks. A potentially overlooked factor is keeping regular software up to date. Cybercriminals often exploit vulnerabilities in outdated software, so make sure to keep all software and operating systems up to date. Firewalls and antivirus software. Firewalls block unauthorized access, and antiviruses serves as a second layer of defense, spotting malware from early on to lessen the damage. Next, password policies. Passwords should be complex and change regularly, especially for businesses. Phishing can be one of the ways passwords are collected, and to prevent it, improve your email security by using filtering solutions to block phishing attempts and malicious attachments. And if employees use mobile devices for work, implement mobile device management or MDM solutions to secure and manage these devices. Conduct regular security audits to identify and address potential weaknesses. This includes checking for compliance, a secure Wi-Fi, and vendor security. Now, all businesses should comply to any industry-specific regulations and requirements that apply to your business. This includes employee offboarding, revoking their access to the company when leaving the company, and phishing awareness training to help employees recognize and report phishing attempts. Ensuring a secure Wi-Fi network with strong encryption to limit cybercriminals' access points. Vendor security, assessing the cybersecurity practices of third-party service providers like cybersecurity insurance and cybersecurity culture. Insurance can help mitigate the financial impact of a cyber attack within the organization, and cybersecurity culture will foster a culture of awareness of cybersecurity within the organization. Lastly, data backup. Back up all critical data on offline sites or in a secure, separate location from your primary data. This is done so that in case of cyber attacks, your critical data will not be deleted or stolen as easily. Regularly viewing and updating policies and cybersecurity insurance are also tools that will lessen the blow of any cyber attack aside from data backup.
The world is entering a new state of deepening digital dependencies. Driven by emerging technologies and ever more complex and interdependent systems, dramatic shifts in the coming decade will unlock new possibilities for human flourishing and prosperity while also multiplying the risks posed by insecure systems. The following are 12 key initiatives aimed at enhancing cybersecurity within the U.S. government, divided into two categories: defense and development. Under defense, we have Federal Enterprise Network Management to consolidate external access points to create a unified security solution for the federal government. Intrusion Detection System. Deploy intrusion detection sensors to identify unauthorized access and malicious content in government networks. Intrusion Prevention System. Develop Einstein 3 to conduct real-time inspection and threat-based decision-making on network traffic. Einstein 3 is a cybersecurity system used by the United States government to monitor and protect federal computer networks and critical infrastructure from cyber threats. Government-wide counterintelligence plan. Detect, deter, and mitigate foreign
government-wide counterintelligence plan. Detect, deter, and mitigate foreign-sponsored cyberintelligence threats through education, awareness, and collaboration. Security of classified networks. Strengthen the security of classified networks to prevent sensitive government information. Extension of cybersecurity to critical infrastructure. Strengthen cybersecurity measures in critical infrastructure domains through collaboration between the government and the private sector. Now, under the development category, we have development of deterrent strategies. Build an approach to deter interference and cyber attacks. Enhance situational awareness. Connect cyber operations centers to share data and improve overall national cyber defense. Coordination of R&D efforts. Coordinate and redirect research and development efforts to eliminate redundancies and prioritize cybersecurity research. Expansion of cyber education. Develop a cyber-savvy workforce to implement cybersecurity technologies effectively. Global supply chain risk management. Manage risks associated with the supply chain for information and communications technology. Development of leap-ahead technologies. Pursue high-risk or high-payoff solutions to critical cybersecurity problems.
Biometrics is the science of identifying and authenticating individuals based on their unique biological characteristics. These characteristics can include fingerprints, iris patterns, facial features, voice, signature, and even the way we walk. We will explore the history, types, applications, and considerations surrounding biometric technology. Biometrics has a long history that traces back to the Babylonian Empire in 500 BC, where fingerprints were used for signing contracts on clay tablets. The modern era of biometrics began in the 1800s when Alphonse Bertillon developed a system based on body measurements. However, fingerprints soon became the preferred method, recognized for its reliability and uniqueness. Over the 20th century, biometrics expanded to include facial recognition, iris recognition, voice recognition, retina recognition, and gait recognition. These methods were refined by the organizations like FBI and the National Institute of Standards and Technology and applied in various fields such as law enforcement, healthcare, and security. There are several common types of biometrics. We have fingerprint recognition, where we recognize individuals based on ridge and valley patterns on their fingertips, widely used in law enforcement. We also have iris recognition, where we analyze distinctive features and the colored ring around the eye's pupil, known for its accuracy and stability. There is also face recognition, where we capture facial features like eyes, nose, and mouth, providing a natural and non-invasive method. There's also direct retina recognition, which we use infrared light to scan blood vessel patterns at the back of the eye, offering high security but with some discomfort. And finally, we have voice recognition, where we identify individuals by their voice characteristics, combining physical and psychological factors. There are more complex types as well, including finger vein recognition, palm print recognition, signature recognition, and gait recognition. Biometrics has found numerous applications. In smartphone security, many smartphones now use biometrics for unlocking app access, enhancing privacy and security. In workforce management, companies use biometric systems to track employee attendance, reducing fraud and streamlining payroll. In medical records, biometrics help store and retrieve patient data, improving healthcare quality and preventing errors. In government welfare, biometrics verifies beneficiaries' identities for government programs, reducing fraud and duplication. In airport security, streamlines check-in, boarding, and immigration processes, enhancing traveler security and convenience. In schools, biometrics automates attendance records for students and teachers, preventing fraud and saving time. And in home security, biometrics offers a secure and convenient way to access homes and belongings, reducing the risk of unauthorized entry. When comparing biometrics to traditional passwords, there are notable considerations. First is security. Biometrics are generally more secure as they are harder to forge or steal compared to passwords. And second is convenience. Biometrics eliminate the need to remember and manage passwords, providing quicker and easier access. However, biometric systems have their drawbacks. We have failure to enroll, wherein technical, medical, or cultural factors can hinder the system's ability to create templates for certain individuals. We also have false acceptance/rejection rates, Mistakes can occur due to similarities or changes in biometric features affecting accuracy. We also have spoofing, where biometric systems can be tricked by fake copies of features, potentially compromising security. And last, we have compromised biometrics. Once hacked, biometrics cannot be easily changed or replaced, posing challenges for users. Biometrics also raise privacy concerns. First is function creep. Biometric data collected for one purpose may be used for unrelated purposes without consent. We also have covert collection. Biometric data can be gathered without an individual's knowledge, especially with advanced surveillance technology. Also have secondary information. Stored biometric data may inadvertently reveal additional details about individuals, infringing on privacy. Fourth is consent challenges. Meaningful consent may be difficult to attain, especially in mandatory biometric systems. Fifth is identity impact. Biometrics can reduce an individual's unique characteristics to a template, affecting their sense of self. And sixth is broader privacy implications. Biometrics employed for surveillance may encroach upon territorial and bodily privacy. And last is reliability and cost. Unreliable biometric systems can negate cost savings due to the expenses incurred for corrections. Biometrics offers enhanced security and convenience, but comes with its own set of challenges and privacy concerns. As technology continues to advance, it is essential to strike a balance between the benefits of biometrics and the protection of individuals' privacy and security.
What are emerging threats? A cyber threat refers to any potential or actual malicious activity or event in the digital realm that seeks to compromise the security, integrity, or availability of computer systems, networks, data, or information. The recent COVID-19 pandemic has made remote work quite the popular option, but it also led to a significant rise in cyber threats. Cybercriminal activity has surged by 600% during the pandemic. Hackers employ various techniques, from traditional email phishing to advanced methods like cross-site scripting, to steal sensitive data and compromise businesses. Here are some emerging threats in cybersecurity. New critical risk vulnerabilities with exploits. Vulnerabilities with available or easily buildable exploits pose a significant threat. Number two, large scale campaigns. Emerging threats may involve widespread campaigns using specific exploits or vulnerabilities. Number three, ransomware waves. New waves of ransomware attack targeting older vulnerabilities are considered emerging threats. Number four, social engineering. Cybercriminals use human error to exploit vulnerabilities with phishing attacks and email impersonation on the rise. Number five, poor cyber hygiene. Weak password practices and lack of two-factor authentication make individuals and organizations vulnerable to attacks. Number six, cloud vulnerabilities. Cloud security breaches have increased, with web app breaches causing most breaches, and the adoption of zero trust security architecture is on the rise. Zero trust is a strategic approach to cybersecurity that secures an organization by eliminating implicit trust and continuously validating every stage of a digital interaction. It is rooted in the principle of never trust, always verify. The last one, Internet of Things. The proliferation of smart devices in homes and businesses open up numerous vulnerabilities, with IoT-based attacks expected to increase, as IoT devices are equipped with various sensors that can collect data about the environment or their own status.
Future trends in biometrics. What are some of the future trends? Future trends are categorized into two: defense strategies and cyber attack tactics. We will discuss the future trends in cybersecurity through another AI-generated mind map. For defense strategies, the first one is Zero Trust Architecture. It is a security approach emphasizing strict verification. This verification is conducted at every network access stage. Least privilege access restricts users and devices to bare minimum permissions, while network segmentation limits lateral movement for potential attackers. Second is artificial intelligence and machine learning. AI and ML technologies play a pivotal role in the modern cybersecurity landscape. Anomaly detection involves identifying abnormal patterns and behaviors in network traffic, enabling timely threat identification. Moreover, AI-powered threat intelligence analysis processes vast amounts of threat data. Lastly, incident response automation using ML algorithms enhances the speed and efficiency of threat mitigation, allowing for real-time reactions to cyber threats. Third is cloud security and hybrid work environments. Cloud security has become paramount due to the widespread adoption of cloud services. Data encryption and privacy measures are crucial, encompassing encrypting sensitive data within the cloud environment. Robust identity and access management solutions are also implemented to ensure secure access to cloud resources. Furthermore, securing APIs and interfaces that interact with cloud services is vital to prevent future unauthorized access. Fourth is the Internet of Things security. With the rapid proliferation of IoT devices, security in this domain has gained paramount importance. Incorporating security features directly into IoT devices during development is a fundamental step to prevent vulnerabilities. Regular updates and patch management are also critical to address vulnerabilities promptly. Also, network segmentation helps limit potential damage in the event of a compromised IoT device. 5 is 5G network security. The advent of 5G technology poses significant security challenges. In the future, network slicing allows multiple virtual networks to run on a shared physical infrastructure. Ensuring the security of these network slices is critical. End-to-end encryption of data traversing 5G networks is also crucial to protect user privacy. Additionally, strengthening authentication and authorization protocols ensures that only authorized devices and users can access the 5G network. 6 is supply chain security. Securing the supply chain is vital as organizations often rely on a network of third-party vendors and partners. Looking into the future, conducting thorough supply chain risk assessments helps identify potential security vulnerabilities. Implementing and enforcing security standards that vendors must adhere to, including regular security audits and inspections, is also essential. 7 is regulatory compliance and privacy. Compliance with data privacy regulations is becoming a must for organizations globally. Adhering to regulations such as GDPR and CCPA to comply with specific geographical boundaries protects sovereignty. Additionally, accommodating data subject rights, including the right to be forgotten and data access requests, ensures compliance with evolving privacy laws. 8 is biometric and multi-factor authentication. Biometric and MFA mechanisms are increasingly becoming more crucial in enhancing user and system security. Behavioral biometrics offer an additional layer of authentication. Implementing a combination of authentication factors such as something you know, something you have, and something you are ensures a robust and secure authentication process. 9 is the cybersecurity skills gap in workforce development. One of the most prevalent trends is addressing the widening cybersecurity skills gap. Initiatives focusing on education and training programs are essential to bridge this gap and cultivate a skilled cybersecurity workforce. Collaboration between public and private sector organizations through partnerships is critical in developing and funding cybersecurity workforce development programs. Cyber attack tactics. The only trend in cyber attack tactics is ransomware and extortion attacks. Ransomware attacks have emerged as a significant cyber threat, evolving in complexity and impact. Attackers employ double extortion techniques, encrypting sensitive data and threatening to publicly releasing it unless a ransom is paid. This dual-pronged approach increases the pressure on victims. Negotiation and mediation skills have become essential for organizations to potentially minimize ransom amounts and navigate the delicate process of dealing with cybercriminals.